Pardon the eruption. It's Friday, January 23rd, 1920. I'm Will Bonds. That fellow across the table is Tony.
Will Bonds, hello.
Big day on the wire. Miller Huggins steps off the train and says Babe Ruth is thrilled to be a Yankee and aiming for that short porch and right.
And then Ruth himself, out in Los Angeles, says he's going to choke the bat and hunt singles. Sure he is.
Also, Dempsey marches into the boxing board and demands they probe the slacker talk once and for all.
Plus 10 of 16 big league clubs picking up and moving spring camps. Hello, Will Bonds.
Hello, Tony. Try not to spit on the home run for 10 straight minutes today.
No promise.
Start with Huggins. Off the Pacific Coast train, beaming, says he had no trouble signing Ruth. 2 years left on the deal. Plays him in the outfield, bats him fourth.
Right field, where he can't lose you a ball game with the leather. I said it yesterday. Will Bonds, hide him out there.
Will Bonds said it too. Right field, left field, who cares? He hits 40. And Huggins says Ruth thinks he can set a new home run record aiming at that Polo Grounds fence.
Of course he does. He sells tickets by saying it.
And Huggins is raving about a Coast League kid, Bob Meusel. Says he hit one in Los Angeles nearly to the spot Ruth parked one.
Nearly to the spot. That's a manager talking to the New York papers, Will Bonds. That's not a scouting report.
Now, 12 hours later, Ruth himself out in Los Angeles, hitting golf balls to stay in shape, tells the writers he's going to choke up and chase base knocks. Quote, I'm satisfied I had enough luck to make a new record. From now on, I'm going after the old base knocks and let the homers take care of themselves.
Applesauce. Will Bonds, I had this on Wednesday. I said it. First man gets on base, Ruth forgets every word of that speech and swings out of his shoes.
Tony, the man led the league in runs scored and runs batted in. He could hit 400 if he wanted to. But Will Bonds is telling you, and I'm telling Ruth, don't choke up. We pay to see it go over the wall.
And that is the trouble with your whole generation of ball player. The bunt, the steal, the hit and run, that's baseball. A big lug uppercutting a fastball into the third deck is a vaudeville act.
Vaudeville act hit 29 of them last year, Tony.
And struck out a mountain doing it. Says so right in the paper.
Move it to Dempsey. The champion walks into Jack Curley's office and asks the boxing board to investigate the slacker charges. Trainer Charlie Rose resigned from the Legion over how they've treated Jack.
And somebody in there points out, fairly, that Douglas Fairbanks wasn't in the service either, and nobody's picketing the picture house.
Exactly the point. Will Bonds has been saying it for a week. Deferred is not dodged. Hogwash, the lot of it. The board clears him. Case closed.
The board can clear him, and it still won't wash off, Will Bonds. That's the nature of a stink. You can scrub a pig.
You always go to the pig.
The pig works.
Last in the block, 10 of 16 big league clubs changing spring training sites. Only Cleveland and your Cubs, Will Bonds. My Cubs, stay put.
Washington to Tampa. Red Sox back to Hot Springs. Giants to San Antonio. White Sox to Waco. Browns to Mobile. Cardinals to Brownsville. Phillies to Birmingham. Athletics to Lake Charles. Florida gets 4 clubs, Texas 3.
The map of baseball is moving south and west, Tony. Notice anything about that? Not exactly an Eastern story.
The clubs go where it's warm, Will Bonds. They don't go for the culture. All right, buy the fella or run him out of town. Subject, the new choked-up singles-hitting Babe Ruth of 1920. Will Bonds, you first.
Run him out of town. And I love the guy. But the choked-up Ruth, that fella doesn't exist, and I don't want him to. Buy the real Ruth. 30-plus home runs, Polo Grounds, bat fourth. Will Bonds says he breaks his own record.
You're running him out of town to keep him.
I'm running the imposter out. The babe who said that nonsense in Los Angeles between golf swings, that fella's a fraud. Where do you land?
Run him out of town for a different reason. I don't believe the speech for one inning. Ed Barrow knew it in Boston. Huggins will learn it by May. First runner on first, Ruth swinging from his heels. No batting crown. Cobb wins it, and it isn't close.
So we agree, and we agree for opposite reasons. That's a Friday miracle.
Mark the calendar.
One more. Meusel, the Coast League kid Huggins is raving about. Buy or run?
Run. Manager talking through his hat in January.
Will Bonds buys? If Huggins says he hit it near a Ruth ball, I believe him. Western kid, big bat, the future.
Of course you do.
Stop the presses. Quick hits. Cubs lefty Tyler had nearly all his teeth pulled. Says the shoulder and back pain are gone. Reports to Hot Springs February 10th or 11th with Alexander, Vaughn, and Hendricks.
He pulled his teeth and the shoulder feels better. Sure, that could believe anything in January.
Well, Bonds will take a healthy Tyler joining that staff however he got there. That's a contender's rotation.
Dempsey board probe. Front page or fish wrapper?
Front page today, fish wrapper next week when they clear him.
Fish wrapper either way. The public is tired, the Legion's tired, and Kearns is still nowhere on a site.
All right, final pick. Put your money on the barrelhead. 1920 American League home run leader. Tony?
Ruth wins it. I'm not insane. He leads in home runs. Cobb wins the bat title, and the home run is still a fad.
You can't have it both ways.
Watch me.
Will Bond says Ruth breaks his own mark, 30 or more, choke-up speech and all. Number we're chasing all summer.
I'm Tony Cornmiser.
And I'm Will Bonds. That's our week, folks.
Dark Saturday, dark Sunday, back at it Monday. So long, knucklehead.
So long, Tony.